Hello, 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 and welcome to Improv College's documentary team. Not liars, creatives. That's the name of our wonderful team here. My name's Fiona, and I have the wonderful privilege of being the host for this tonight, and also this team's coach, and also a player, because we're down on a few numbers tonight. I hope you're well. Let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. Oh, there's me. Hey, hey, hello, Daniel Matthews in the chat. So, for those people who are out there watching, in case you're not familiar with improv, basically all you're going to see here today, we're going to have about half an hour. We're going to make up a completely unheard of show that you have never seen before in your life, and it's going to be in the style of a documentary, which you probably have heard of. I've watched loads of them, but what we'd like you to do in the chat, if you could put in the name of a fictional town or village that is easy to pronounce and is repeatable. So for example, we've had stuff in the past like Winnersville, we've had Baconton, all that sort of thing, Littlington and Upper Uppington, all that sort of thing. So if you put stuff in the chat for us, give us some names of fictional towns, if that's all right. So tonight we've got four wonderful performers, including myself. I'll put that, well, three amazing performers and myself that we're going to do for this show for you. And yeah, we're going to do a completely improvised documentary on the names you got. So what have we got in here? I see. Hello. We've got Edmonton, Crabtown, Beans Village, and Greenlee. See if we get some more in the chat anyway. So yeah, we've got a wonderful team here. They've been working with me for the last, I want to say 4 to 5 weeks on this wonderful format, and yeah, they're amazing. So you're going to see a whole mixture of sort of different techniques here. You're going to see some in-person. We're going to see some two-person interview scenes. We're also going to see some documentarian scenes, and we're just all going to have a good time. Whalton, Heisington. Oh, okay. I think let's go for team. If you're there with me, let's go for Franklin's Creek. Ooh. Oh, it was going to be Whalton, but I think Franklin's Creek will be a good one. So this documentary is going to be about the town of Franklin's Creek. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the other side. Take it away, not liars, creatives, with Franklin's Creek.
Franklin's Creek has a stream running right through the center of the town with a single bridge crossing from one side to the other.
Did you know in Franklin's Creek, there are people on the left side and people on the right side?
Franklin's Creek is one of the oldest creeks in the county.
The county has many different varieties of flowers, but one particular flower that you can find is on the left side of the bridge, and it is known as the sunset flower.
You know that Franklin's Creek, one side of the bridge uses the creek for agriculture. The other side of this creek uses it for the flowers and a spa industry.
There's been families, specifically 2 families against each other because they are the oldest family in town, which is the Johnsons and the Bridgens.
Most people just look at the flowers for their beauty, but in Franklin Creek, the locals know the flowers are poisonous.
The Johnsons they run the agricultural side of town. You have many different branches, many different folks, a whole variety of families, but the Bridges on the other side of town, there's only one member left, and that's the matriarchy, which is Mama Bridget.
Did you know that Mama Bridget had put a ban on harvesting the flowers, both because they're very dangerous and also because she harvests them to turn it into her favorite fragrance?
There's been some questionable activities happening to the Johnsons. There's been some stories under the bridge saying that she has been targeting the Johnsons.
Did you know there's also someone squatting under the bridge? Some people call it the bridge troll.
Nobody knows how much money Mother Johnson has, but there are some pretty good ideas that she is possibly a billionaire.
So this is Franklin Creek, a tale of two families and some flowers.
We moved to Franklin Creek to become florists.
Absolutely, dear. It's
Yes, we did.
been, what, 10 years?
Yeah, it's been 10 years and we did move here to be florists, but we didn't know about the rule when we moved here.
No, no. If I have known, things would have been so different, and we
We would
would
have
have.
Oh no, sorry, sweetie, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I mean, it's interesting. Like, we came here feeling lucky, and
So lucky.
I don't know. I don't know how much luck we have now.
Oh yeah, this is not a lucky town. This is not Franklin's Creek. It's not a location blooming in luck. Our dream was kind of squashed by Mrs. Bridgerton.
Well,
Bridges.
it's more like I love, tulips, roses, but the thing here is everyone loves sunset. And so
Yeah.
it was not ideal for us to be here.
No. And honestly, like, why do people love sunset? Sure, it's gorgeous, but it's also toxic. And you'd think if, like, you can't have something, why would you love it? Not that I don't love, like, living here in the flower. I would never say I don't love sunset. I don't.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, I love, being able to see the different family war. I mean, that's so good. I mean,
Gosh, it's so good.
if there's any other town that can beat Franklin Creek, I mean, we know drama here. I mean, we hear about what is that person under the bridge again? I mean,
the bridge troll, Smirt,
yeah,
the bridge troll.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Patrice is the more optimistic of us. She's like loves people and I love business. I know it's a good balance. We balance each other out, don't we, Patrice? Yeah, hon.
Oh, yes, Cecilia. I mean, I just love how you always think about making money.
I do.
And
I always think about making money and the money we lost.
oh, this is great.
I feel fantastic. Bringing up old wounds. I love you so much, though.
I really do. I love our love. I just don't love our town as much.
Yeah, but we do love the conflict, or we love the conflict. So there is some love.
I mean, as Johnson and Johnson, we take pride in our farmstead and the agriculture and stuff. And frankly, I just think, well, you tell them, honey, you tell them.
Well, we do have issues. We're very proud. We're very hard workers. But we've got to get rid of that person who lives under the bridge.
It's becoming a bit of a sticking point because obviously they need to pick a side. It's either with us, the Johnstons, or with Mama Bridge. And obviously all these other issues aside, and well, they're just there and they're just saying they're a neutral party. I just can't believe they haven't taken a side.
Oh, they're becoming a freak show. People drive from all over just to look at that. Look at what they've done under the bridge. They don't look at what we've done to the property,
No,
the estate,
no.
but they want to see the freak under the bridge.
It's like Smirt is, they're lovely. Don't get me wrong, Smirt. They're very helpful, but they're taking the economy, all the stuff. Even Mama Bridge thinks so. But like I can't think about her right now. It's just all the money is going to under the bridge. And did you see, Daniel, that they had a mural painted saying "Give Smirt proper housing"? Like,
Yeah, they didn't have permission to
No.
paint that mural. Not at all.
No. Rights for the trolls, they were saying. Look, that's not what we're here to talk about. Obviously, we want to talk about bringing the agriculture back. This whole thing with the flowers is just, obviously, it is the national flower of Franklin Creek. Now, obviously, we've talked about the toxic element, but
Yep.
there are new generations of this particular flower, and it says it's safe now. And so we can start the massive export, or at least she can start the massive export. They just need our fertilizer for it.
Well, I hope they've tested it, because the last I heard, it was still not safe.
It'll be fine. No, we got you're on it, Daniel, and with me, we're running all the numbers and all the stuff. Between you and me, Johnson Brothers, we've got this sorted. It'll all come out in the wash, won't it?
You're an optimist, that's for sure.
Well, I have to be, since we're the ones in charge.
I am Mistress Bridges. My PA, oh, here you are, personal assistant. You were late.
Sorry, ma'am.
Again. Yes. Pa, I don't know their name. They just go by Pa. It's usually on time, aren't you, Pa?
Usually, ma'am.
Yes. It's good of you to speak to us. I know I am here to speak about the thing under the bridge, or the conflict, or my new fragrance.
Ma'am, it's not a thing. That's a human living under the bridge.
I thought it was a bridge troll. Is it not green?
It has a green flair to it, but ma'am, it has flesh and blood, just like you and I.
Ah, right. Everyone. Trolls are people now, too. That's okay. People say the Johnson family are people as well, but I call them enemies.
They're dangerous, but they're not enemies. They just don't want the flowers to kill anybody.
Right. I think you needed to learn more from Mr. Bridges. He had firm opinions, and now I'm on my own, having to represent the whole Bridges family. And Pa, you're supposed to back me up.
It's not your fault that he died. It was his time. He didn't abandon you.
I think our opinions differ on that, and I do not pay you to have different opinions of me, but that's okay. Today we are on camera, so we can be characters.
And some of us are bitter characters.
Yes, and some of us are magnificent and worship-worthy characters who have been a staple in this town and a person who is added to commerce, to dignity.
Okay. Ma'am, I can tell you're in one of your preachy modes. You're on your soapbox.
A soapbox? If I was on anything, it would be a pedestal made of brass, because gold is gaudy.
Here at Franklin's Creek, there's been fights, verbal fights in regards of who or which area of the bridge is better. So some of them think that the left side is the better side, where the Johnson stands, and they are spending so much money to go ahead and bring so much prosper into their side of town. But then on the right side, you see the bridges. The bridges on the right side, where Mama Bridge is standing along, strong, all of her own, ever since her own husband died. And she's kicking butt. She's doing it. She has billions and billions and trillions. And there is just one thing in between the bridge that is bringing nonstop problem for both sides, which is the smirt. The smirt is someone that everyone is talking about. Is it a troll? Is it a smirt? What is it? Supposedly it has a green flare, but nobody knows. Nobody knows who it is under the bridge. But somehow the smirt is able to hear of all the different tales and all the different delicious gossip from both towns. And that itself is priceless. So who knows who is on top when it comes to Franklin's Creek? Is it the Johnson and their agricultural aspect, being able to bring prospect to their family? Or is it Mama Bridges, who is wanting to sell and wanting to go ahead and increase her popularity to the world with her fragrance? But is it poisonous? Nobody really knows. That's a great question. Nobody has said anything in regards of the perfume, but that's all we got for now.
Patrice, they're back. Patrice, they're back. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Whoa, something big happened today at the community meeting. Like wild, yeah.
Cecilia, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that we are now able to sell different flowers. Like,
I know. I am so excited. There's going to be money coming in now. We can like patch the roof of our suburban house, which has been leaking for years. But I am curious why it happened.
I don't know either. And to be honest, I don't really care.
No? Oh, you're so bad. You're so bad.
Honey, look, it's it's been how long since we came to this town, and we were trying to, to make a family together. And
Mhm.
it was very hard, to
Mhm.
go ahead and think about our future, how
Mhm.
from here we can like buy a house or
Mhm.
even afford a car. I mean, for the longest
Yeah.
time, we've been walking everywhere.
I know, but our like glutes and calves are so hot. Like from the leg waist down, we are the sexiest gay couple in this
Oh,
town.
Cecilia, don't get me started. We should not be talking about this right now.
You're right,
Uh,
you're right. But now we can think about kids and they don't have to have muscular calves. That's a
That's
dream
all
come
for
true.
you. That's all for you, honey. um, but yeah,
Uh,
I don't know what happened to the smart. What happened to that smart person? Because ever since I've heard of the news about, having the possibility to go ahead and have different flowers, something
mhm,
has happened to
mhm.
the troll, right? I don't know if someone did something.
Mm-hmm. There was a relocation project going on that I did not tell you about, but it's not a bad location. It's not a bad location. I mean,
Oh, interesting.
I mean, it was a very hard decision. Obviously, I had to work really hard. Well, we had to work really hard, didn't we, Daniel? That turns out if we just gave the fertilizer on the various markets, all sorts of things can grow, you know, not just flowers, but you know.
I think the relocation project was a big success,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and mostly thanks to you and your diplomacy, we were able to relocate. Well, we all know who we were able to relocate. I don't
Yes.
feel good about it,
No.
but
It's for the best. So obviously,
yeah.
we were thinking about, what Smirt offered the community, and actually we just bought them out of their land, essentially. We offered them a nice place, we offered them, offices, and they didn't really want to go. So we well, a conversation was had, and that land that they have vacated, well, prime real estate, and we've got all the fertilizer, all the flowers we need. We're making so much more money now.
We're making the money. The Smurf, they got a raw deal. We both know they didn't get what they deserved.
No, Daniel, I know you think it was a bad deal, but ultimately, we've now got a chance against Mama Bridges. It's You have to see that, right? I know we look like the bad guys, and we're all about this town, but we had to take out that third option and then back to the majority of.
Hmm. I think we do need to, shall I say, relocate Mother Bridges?
That's his step 4 in the 5-step plan.
Mm-hmm.
Flowers, fertilizer, Smirt, Mama Bridges, profit.
Hmm. I'm not quite sure how to approach this one.
No, I didn't think we'd get here so soon, if I'm honest. But we have a plan.
Hmm.
We go to that big meeting today.
Okay.
We have the big sit down with Mama
Hmm.
Bridges, and we just talk, and we'll thrash something out, and hopefully one of the families will be successful, and the other might have to leave town.
Hmm.
Mm. Are
I
we?
think we're going
Sorry, Daniel. Are we the bad people here?
It looks that way, yes.
Ah,
I mean, I know we're fertilizer farmers, but I didn't think we'd be actually that kind of people, like worse than fertilizer.
We are. Um, somebody had to. If there was going to be any progress, we did what we had to do.
We did what we had to do.
I have a confession.
You do.
And it's a public confession.
Are you going to get up on your pedestal to give this confession?
Of course.
Ah, beautiful.
I won the outcome of the meeting. I know you've been asking for board, like an extra housing. I gave it away. I figured you would be okay with that.
You gave it away?
I'm housing the Smart, and now I have rental income.
Oh.
You felt good about the Smart, didn't you? I've done a good thing. Aren't you proud of me? Not that I need your approval.
I'm very proud of you.
And you still have your shack.
And where is the Smurf living or existing?
Oh. Well, you know how I pile up my money in the living room? It's been hollow for months. I just made a dome underneath.
Oh.
Yes. So it's in there.
Oh, you can be so creative.
I feel very creative. And I'm sure you're very happy with the outcome. Maybe you want to thank me.
here I am at Franklin's Creek, and today we are going to go ahead and see what has happened after 1 year once they were able to relocate the Smurf. I'm looking around. It seems like people are pretty happy.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Tulips, orchids, daisies. I'll give you anything. I've got bunches to sell.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're one of the local florists here, right?
Oh, one of many, one of many. We flocked to this place when we heard that there's such good land here, and frankly, business has been booming. We are now known as the biggest export of all kinds of flowers that are non-toxic.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I mean, for the longest time here at Franklin's Creek, you only sold sunset flowers. Isn't that correct?
Well, we did. We don't anymore. They have been uprooted. They have gone extinct. We don't sell them anymore. They turns out they were killing the land. They were toxic to both land, person, and beast. So we just uprooted them, and as a result, the land was so fertile that we we used it for fertilization and just give it to all the plants. And here, look, I think you're more of a, I think you're a rose person. Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
Here you
Oh,
go. Here you go.
you're making me blush.
You look gorgeous. Any more flowers, roses, petals?
Oh, well, that was a local florist. Oh, hello there. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm sorry, the mic is not working. Is it working now?
Oh, yes,
okay.
it's fine. I have an offer for you, Mr. Reporter. You can come by my house this afternoon for a concert. I have a little green man who plays excellent piano.
Excellent piano. A green man.
And my pa turns out to be a vocal Genius.
That's
Where is my paw?
well, anyone wants to go check out a green person play piano? This is the town. Let's see. What do we have around? Oh, hello.
Listen, I have the inside scoop for you.
Okay.
People had to be relocated to make this whole thing work, to make the whole town prosperous, to get the flowers where we wanted them to go. Several people, one of them had lived under the bridge for a very long time. They gave him nothing, next to nothing, to
Nothing.
relocate. And then there was the matriarch of the whole town. They had to get rid of her to make this work too. Oh, wait, but I'll try to circle back and give you that story later.
Oh, well, hello.
Hi, my
Yeah.
name is Cecilia, and I'm just here to tell you my wife and I started an excellent business. We sell floral baby milk, floral formula. Yes. Yes, it's
Ooh.
going really well. We got a little one, so if you're in need of formula, you can come on by to Celia and Patrice. Petal in the mouth milk.
Wow, what an intriguing offer. Flower milk, something that I would have never imagined. But here we are, back to the studio.
Yeah, it's been really nice actually. Thinking about, obviously taking the deal. It's I mean, the dome is nice. And it's I mean, I didn't realize I was causing such a fuss, really. But it's nice. I like it. And all thanks to Mrs. Bridges's hospitality and yeah.
And I have wanted company ever since Mr. Bridges passed, and smirt is just my favorite color.
Yes, I do match the before.
Money.
Oh, yes. I was thinking of your greens. Yes. There is. You do seem to have it just around, don't you? You just. I mean, I have suggested a few times that maybe we put it somewhere safe, like in a bank vault or maybe even in a box. But you're like, no, put it all out, and it's nice. It's nice. I'm never without now. Never without.
And I suggest that Smirt move up into the room next to mine, but that hasn't happened yet either.
No, I quite like the dome. And I like. Well, I miss the outdoors really, and so I'm getting used to the ceiling over the head.
I'd be happy to take the roof off your room. Just putting it out there.
No, I like the roof. I guess.
Okay.
But it's yeah, it's nice being a partnership now, like in the business. I mean, I still call her Madam Bridges, but
Of course, I have no other name.
But I guess I don't know what the future holds for us.
I think it holds a flourishing, fruitful, forest green future.
I can live with that. And scene. That's our show. Oh, where did she go? I don't know. Please, can those folks who are on in the show come out and say hello and give you a massive round of applause? There's Danae, there's Frankie, and I know Chantel's somewhere. Chantel, where are you? Otherwise, we'll just clap anyway.
Yay, Chantel!
Yes,
There we
Chantel,
go.
amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, team. Yeah, if you're interested in improv college stuff, come check us out. We'll be doing another couple of shows. We've got the winter show happening in a couple of weeks. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Woo, nice stuff. Amazing. I don't know how you can remember everything for so long. Well, Do we? Thank you so much, team. We're going to go off screen and we'll end the show and we'll just do our little backstage stuff. But thank you so much, team. And we will see you next time. Bye.